is Harish, co-founder of Hedu, and we are working on career reports, CRAP. And while we are working on that and we were researching, we found that a lot of people, even if they're in electronics, electrical, and mechanical, they're dependent on IT. So we thought that there are a lot of career options available for other streams of engineering also. So we thought, why not find out those people who have been working on what they completed, on what they were educated. We thought of starting a series of meetings. And first interview of that series, I have Ashwin from Boeing. Ashwin is a very good friend of mine and he's a mechanical engineer by education. Okay. So Ashwin, please introduce yourself and tell about your current role to our viewers.
Hey, hi Harish, and hi everyone. So, as Harish said, I'm a good friend of Harish, first of all, and giving a background. So, my educational background is basically a Bachelor of Engineering in Mechanical stream. So, I did this a bit in a unique way, like I didn't choose the path of normal PUC course, but I chose a path of technical education immediately after my SSLC, the 10th grade, which is called as. So I joined the diploma in mechanical engineering. So that is where I got into the stream where I got a bit of a love of engineering early in my childhood days, and then that continued, and I continued to the path of mechanical engineering role, and I completed my mechanical engineering. So, and I'm educated as a mechanical engineer, and in past 18 years of my career, I continued as a mechanical engineer in my profession. So my complete path has been full of mechanical engineering roles. Of course, there were different roles within mechanical engineering, but it was totally on the mechanical engineering stream.
So Ashwin, I have one interesting question. Like, out of your classmates or colleagues whom you know, how many people stayed back in mechanical stream and how many shifted to IT?
Yeah, interesting. I would say, especially when I was completing my engineering final years, there used to be a lot of campus interviews, everything. And I hardly remember anyone, like probably less than 5% of people who could stick to mechanical engineering. So just like if I even recount today, last couple of weeks, we had a reunion with our college teammates. We completed engineering in 2006 batch, and in the reunion, I could really wanted to search people who are still in mechanical engineering background. Most of them are in IT or some jumped their paths to finance. So in my experience, it's less than I would say 5% of people who stick to mechanical engineering backgrounds. So,
Question. So if you see your friends who shifted to IT, right? Did they shift because they did not have career option, or did they really shift through their dislikes? Because mechanical or electronics has its unique strengths and unique experiences and joy of doing them, and it is more innovative than IT. So what made them shift there? Any idea?
no, as I hinted you, the very first thing happens is anybody completing engineering, especially in the days when I did the engineering, it is like you have to go into a good corporate job where you have to get a good paycheck. So to be very candid, mechanical engineering roles for me when I started, I was getting probably one fourth of what my friends were getting in IT. So I would say the strong push for the people to go to IT. I don't think when I really talk to them heart to heart, I hardly see anybody really enjoying their roles in IT as an engineering profession. But of course, the push was mainly because those were the job opportunities, and because it was more creamy layer of your paycheck, what you will get in the end of the month. So that's a strong push.
Challenges or pressures you had in the initial day, because there's a variance in the paycheck, right? You are getting one fourth. So, and how did you handle that pressure and to work on what you love?
So specific to my case, I would say, as I said, you like I joined mechanical engineering not even after my pre-university. I just joined mechanical engineering immediately after my SSLC. So my technical technical engineering education started with diploma. So that is when I got both. In diploma, we actually go on hands-on experience, and in engineering, basically, it's more of the theoretical and more knowledge on it. So as I had a blend of these two things, so to be candid, it was hard for me when I say why did I not choose that. So it was hard in one way because of me getting lesser salary than others and all this stuff. But my passion or my interest for mechanical engineering, in a way, made me to choose this particular role. So that's where I took that risk, I would say, in a way. I took that risk. Let me do the job which I like the most. So, but I would say today, as I speak, after 18 years of my education, I would say I have taken the right decision. Though at that point I was not sure, but today I would say I'm really happy with what I do and how my career has progressed. And today I don't regret. My paychecks are also in par with any of the IT engineers or
Right.
anyone today. So that way I'm really happy.
That's very great, yeah. And Ashwin, do you think some of the people would have shifted to IT because they did not know what opportunities are available in their streams? And if there was better exposure to them on their career path and opportunities, do you think some of them would have stayed back in their area where they love to work?
True, at those days we didn't had founders like you, and we didn't had so much of information. So it was more like there is a family push always from a middle class family to join a company, settle down, and especially in the community where I grow in, you settle down fast, you get married fast. So
That's true.
that's what gives the comfort to family and relatives. So, and as you rightly said, the information was very less actually. So today the information is very much there, but the challenge of today is many a times you have too much information, you do not know which information to rely on. But I would say the kind of initiative what you took and you are doing this, probably this is one of the best ways because you are literally talking to the people who had spent their careers and decades in this. And I would say this experience, whoever is listening to or whoever gets in touch with, probably helps them a lot.
That's good. That's good. And I'm glad that you agreed and you can do. And while we're talking this, as you said that we came out with the CRAP, that is the career building report. And I just shared a small sample with you. Do you think, what is your feedback on the report? Is it like too much of information or will it guide the right people? Do you think that is useful in today's world for the students?
No, I think you have right sized it. My first impression on whatever I have seen in the CRAT, you have really right sized it. And specifically for the students, that's where I would say this information is very concise and also very straight on the point. It is like when somebody is, especially the students, when we are confused, okay, which path I should go, probably a lot of questions runs in the mind. So I would say your report precisely tries to address those questions and gives a kind of guidance and the like. So my first impression is your report is really good and it's right sized and it's on the point on the dot.
Hey, thank you, Ashwin. We hope it helps to. Ashwin, do you think that your career would have been little different if you had such reports when you were looking for jobs?
Definitely, as I said, you sometimes we go on a path and everything works well, so that's good. But when you are have an option, you can consciously choose the path. You know which path we are going. It's just like today's Google Map. When you want to go, you can search in the net like what is the road condition, etc., etc., everything. Before that, we didn't had that option. But still, we used to
Yes.
travel, but with a lot of risk, and it may turn out good, it may not turn out good. I would say, just like a Google Map, how it helps today for us to take the right decisions consciously. I think your CRAP is going to help people know what is what, and then end of the day, as you said, it's like the individual's choice. No report is going to change anybody, but it's the individual choice. But you are trying to make them aware of what is what,
More
right?
info. Yes. So thank you very much for your participation, Ashwin. Before we close, I would like to have few words from you for our viewers so that they are inspired and they are ready to work on their area of interest rather than running to IT. And how will it impact our nation from being service based to innovation based? Few words on
I
that.
I I see it like this. See, my perspective in India, if you see, uh, at one point in time, like probably the previous generation to our generation, there were no jobs like what it was today. So then slowly, industrialization, which happened in the Western world, they tried to get the services done from India. So a lot of jobs, the IT, everything started coming in. But with the current technological advancement, what is happening, and also with the path the geography of the world is going, there is no doubt India is going to be not just a service country, but a product country. And we would need definitely an engineers who are not just like what I would say, just hear and do what is said to them, but who are strong enough to set the new paths. So, and in my experience, again, I have worked with multiple people across the globe, starting from few German companies, Japanese, and right now in a US-based company. I would definitely say Indian engineers or people are in no way having less potential than anybody in the world. So I would say that's my strong experience. And even if you ask me before this experience, I would have believed in it. Probably no, I would have doubted myself and said, okay, they may be better than us. But after going through all the experience, I would say we definitely have the potential. Right now, there may be limited opportunities or the pathways, but the future is where it is.
Yeah,
So
perfect.
I would only say the next generation has got more opportunities than us to pursue their passion. So I would inspire anybody who wants to pursue their passion. You are in a better world than what we were. So you should take the strong decisions.
It's important for today's students to look at the path which they are interested in than running into IT so that we grow overall as a nation, right?
True, as a nation, as an individual. So, for example, if I would have taken IT path, just assuming I don't like it, so I don't know. I probably would have regretted it. Probably I would have earned a bit more money, but I might have not enjoyed my everyday how I enjoy today. So today, when I enter into my company, when I see the engineering problems, that gives me a lot of passion to jump into
Um,
the everyday life. So I would say everyone has the right to enjoy that and should choose what is good for it.
Perfect. Perfect. Hopefully, we make some change in their lives through the way we are guiding them. Thank you very much, Ashwin, for your participation.
Yeah, thanks,
Uh,
Harish. Good talking to you. Thank